Last-ditch efforts to try and keep the Ford government from moving ahead with Bill 5, including what the opposition here at Queen's Park calls law-free zones for development. The debate also including a back and forth between Premier Ford and Ontario's only Indigenous MPP.
If this government does not rescind Bill 5, First Nations are united and ready to defend their rights on the land.
NDP MPP Saul Mamakwa continuing to raise issues and offer warnings to the Ford government about the bill that Indigenous leaders say violates treaty rights. He called it history repeating itself, referencing a rally outside Queen's Park Monday where the sister of Dudley George spoke, the Stony Point community member killed by Ontario Provincial Police in 1995 for occupying land at Ipperwash Provincial Park.
They're not listening, and I believe that they're doing it on purpose.
It's really unfortunate the NDP member, I emphasize the NDP member, wants to speak this way. We want a collaborative relationship with our First Nations communities.
Bill 5, meanwhile, bogged down in procedure at the legislature despite efforts by the Ford government to speed things up. Both the NDP and Liberals finding ways to put up roadblocks and slow down approvals, with the latter introducing 4,000 amendments to be heard.
We're giving them this opportunity to do their proper due diligence, implement their duty to consult First Nations, and then come back with a bill that's reasonable.
The intent for Bill 5 is for the government to create special economic zones where a variety of provincial and local bylaws can be bypassed for major projects like mining in Northern Ontario. Some suggest it's going to do the opposite of what's intended.
I don't believe that this legislation is going to speed anything up. In fact, I think it's destined to be fought in the courts or on the land, right? Like, this is what's coming here. We warned the government about this from day one.
It's assumed at this point that despite the best efforts to keep Bill 5 from passing, that the majority Ford government on Thursday will give it the rubber stamp. And all indications are that that is when things will get even more interesting. Mark McAllister, City News.